Hey y'all, it is Glam Game Rebecca, and in today's video we are playing Zero Hour. This is the StarCraft 2 campaign that is the third one for the humans. Now, I'm going to be popping in and out of here a few times, and I'm going to be, minor chatting. So hopefully you enjoy this episode.
So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Minsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences.
So, for someone who, I don't know, kind of likes to blow stuff up, I just don't see him being too interested in the sciences, if you know what I mean. Not that I'm calling him a liar or anything, but I kind of think that he might be lying.
Have to say, Jimmy, you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Minsk, I'd be running scared for me too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah, I was just kidding. What's this? I heard them Zerg got burned out by them creepy Protoss a few years back.
It's been 4 years and they're still finding burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on the black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mengsk spoke on this subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
Actually, the only civilian deaths appear to be collateral damage from overzealous Dominion security force.
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, killing women and children on Marsara.
So, I love how Vermilion Live seems very reminiscent of another news station, Fox News. And it is almost like they take accurate information and twist it and turn the narrative so that it seems like it is something completely different. Like CNN. And they make real news sound really bad, even though it's not exactly how things happened. But then again, I also think Manx is kind of like a Nazi, and that his regime is very reminiscent of the 1900s Germany. So take with that what you will. I will be coming in and out, so you'll see this scene a lot, and I'm gonna get started. Bye.
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Marsara. Transportation is on the way. Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
I'm going to be popping in from time to time. I do have some of these clips sped up ×2 in some instances, ×4 in other instances, so you're not sitting here forever watching me build shit. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be popping in from time to time, and hopefully you guys like this. You know, I will try and talk about what I'm doing. And for the most part, it's basically build, research, and troops, and some troops. And did I mention troops? Because you're gonna need them. And there's a few things I did in this map that I wish I would have changed, but this was a learning experience for everybody, and I'm relearning all this.
I've got transport coming to pick us up. All we gotta do is sit tight.
Don't sound too hard. I figure we earned ourselves a little R&R.
Commander, I'm detecting a massive concentration of Zerg biosignatures landing at the abandoned dig site.
I should have known it. Damn you,
I
Tychus.
swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
Hell, we gotta hold out long enough for extraction. If we man the bunkers and hold those 2 bridges as long as we can, we just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
I've been in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you ain't.
Yeah, the Zerg are kind of bad juju. Just seriously bad juju. And I will walk you through what to do and what to build that will help you fucking survive. So, are you ready to get this party started? Because this is 0 hour. This is the 3rd episode, and we're about to get into it. Alright, I mentioned this earlier, but y'all are going to be seeing this scenery. I had a long clip of it. I got up and went potty and came back. So there were several minutes of this clip. So anyways, so the main thing is research 1 with the 1 reactor and 1 with the other reactor, because 1 you're going to want to pump out as many Marines as possible, because you're going to build at least 2 bunkers on either entrance. I would recommend building 3 and then making sure that you have an SCV over there to repair them. Have the SCV patrolling them and the missile turrets, because you're going to need a bunch of those because flyers are going to try and run through. So you're going to need to build a wall of those as well, and put at least 2 at each entrance so that you have those covered as well. That is the first bit of information. Once you get at least 2 missile launchers built on the front of the base and 1 on either entrance, as well as 2 of those little barracks for your Marines to sit in, then send your guys out, build some extra guys, have them hanging out in the middle, then send your guys out to go and pick up the extra troops that are laying around the map. You're going to need those because in order to get like bonus points and stuff, you're supposed to destroy the Zerg bases and stuff. So I did this a little backwards and I waited a little bit too long, and I wish I had started a little bit sooner on destroying the Zerg bases, because as they get built up, they kind of like overwhelm you. Okay, so at the entrances and stuff where I have 2 barracks on either side, and then I put those missile turrets and stuff up, I think I really had wished that I had built the missile turret kind of in the middle, and then built a 3rd barracks behind it, and then build a missile turret on the other side. You also want an SCV patrolling back and forth on the one side, and then one that kind of starts on the far left and then goes towards the middle. You also want to keep at least a couple of Marines patrolling in the middle, as well as, you know, the medics and stuff, so that they've constantly got the ability to heal people. That is another thing that I feel is very kind of like important here, so that you've got that aspect. And if you see, there's I do end up building a 3rd missile a 3rd barracks for the Marines and whatnot, because I realized that that is what kind of coverage that I needed. So try and build 3 of those and at least 2 missile turrets at each entrance, as well as a like 3 or 4 of them across the front, and then have your Marines and a medic patrolling both entrances as well as by the missile turrets, because when the swarm sends people over, they're going to send them at you at all 3 locations. So might as well keep the bases covered. Okay, so if you notice, there's about 3 minutes left on the timer. That's when I build my 3rd barracks. I kind of should have built that a little faster, because that's when I went to go get the last set of people. And I really should not have gone to that base yet, because I did not have enough people. I was not prepared for what the stuff that was in that base. Holy bejeebies. And the fact that I kept going back and looking at my base and stuff and wasn't paying attention to what was going on over here. I didn't really need those resources. If you look, I have 4,000 crystals and over 1,000 Vespian gas. I didn't need them. Anyways, so yeah, I was sending troops over there, and they were basically just being slaughtered by those damn, little pokey things. And then, of course, you get the pukey thing behind the pokey thing. So, yeah, I was basically host and screwed. Anyways, so this was the last couple of minutes. It was kind of like the piece de resistance on this. And so I was just like, okay, well, I only have a couple minutes left. I've got all my defenses built up. I've got this done and that done. And the funny thing is my supply, if you look at the top right-hand corner, I wasn't even at 200 for supply, so I could still build more troops. I could still house more troops. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Anyways, so I should have built that third base, that third barracks, that, you know, where you build the troops is. I should have built that one first before I decided to go pick a fight. Look at this. All that's there are medics. Freaking medics. That's all that was left. I was literally fighting the Zerg with medics. Look at them. And they were covered in swarm. There was no way that they could get out of the Zerglings because there was no help for them. So I should have waited, and that last, like, couple of minutes, I should have taken all of my troops that I had that were not defending, and then just look at that. Look at that freaking swarm. That is absolutely insane. So I should have waited, and I didn't because I'm dumb, and so stuff happens. But anyways, I would build up first and then send shit at them, you know, or constantly just peck away at them with stuff. Don't send like one troop at a time like my dumbass was. So anyways, we are nearing the end of this. I'm not going to talk for the rest of this towards the very end, till the very end, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of it.
Commander, this is Matt Horner. Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
Take your time, man. No rush.
Base is under attack. Base being gutted.
Okay, I lied. I came back before the very end. Okay, so as you can see at this point, those three little barracks that I had guys in didn't last so well against the Zerg. So once you build those three there, I would say build like 2 more down below, and then hopefully that's enough to cover your butt. But, you know, as you can see, that last few seconds was literally what it fucking took. They were about to wipe out my entire base. So I probably would have prepared just a little bit differently as well. So if you think that the 3 is okay, then keep with the 3 and just make sure you got enough guys surrounding them that can take on other stuff and protect those buildings, as well as an SCV to constantly be repairing, or build the entire lower piece down below with barracks and hope you don't kiss your ass goodbye.
The doctor there?
Base is under attack.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of here.
Can anyone say, holy shit, that was really close? Like, I almost lost this one because I didn't prepare well enough. And, of course, I tried to bomb rush the bases. So, if I was to do this over again, what I would probably do is build more of the buildings that house the Marines, especially down below, so that those are there and set up and waiting for when that last Zerg rush happens. I would also like probably stockpile like 25 Marines and some you know, medics and whatnot, so that I could go to that very first base on the left first. Once you go around, you should probably go around and pick up those extra troops and stuff, because those would help, and then come to that base that is to the left of yours on the, you know, just outside and to the left. And I suggest that because I think that is what it's going to take. You take that base out, and then the other 2 bases are smaller, so that you have a chance to peck away at those. And if you are trying to like destroy the Zerg bases, then that's what I would say is, you know, you can either build up and stay in your base and keep your base protected once you go get those extra 3 armies. And I also found some really great screenshots on Google, so I'm leaving their like tags and stuff on the screen. So one of them is for jonasworld.com. I don't know if that's a blog or whatever, but the picture was from there, and I thought it really laid out the map really well, so it makes it understandable. So I left that on there as well, so you'll see that and a couple of other screenshots that I grabbed. Let me know if these are helpful, if you want more breakdowns, or if you want more in-depth like things on why I built stuff where and that kind of stuff. I can do that as well. And I will see you in next week's video. Remember that these are going up on Saturdays every week. This is the 3rd episode. I need to get going on these because the last of the Diablo videos went up. Or no, not Diablo, Warcraft. Wow, my brain. It's almost 1 a.m. here in the morning on March 8th when I am editing this. So anyways, I will see you all later. Have a fabulous day or night wherever you are. And this is Glam Gamer Rebecca signing out for this week.